A year ago, we started thinking about what positive ageing meant in the east of England. We've got this extraordinary community, great citizens, who at the moment sometimes are being seen as a deficit and a challenge, when clearly our future is for them to be an asset. But if they're going to be an asset, how do we work across health, local government, business, industry and civic society to create that sense of place, optimism and hope that makes the most not just of people, but of the places in which they live?
Today we're here at Hixton in the Genome Centre in this great conference venue, and we're here to talk about positive ageing, what that means in our communities, what it means for the service providers, for the different organisations who are gathered here from local government and health. How do we make sure that whilst people can live longer, actually there's a point to living longer, and that's to have a positive and enjoyable old age.
We've got a lot of isolation, particularly out on the coastal fringes. But we've also got a fantastic medical technology industry around this part of the world.
And one of the themes for today is preserving purpose. And I think for me, this is the fundamental challenge for local government, challenge for people in the health service, and challenge for communities.
How could we make an intergenerational neighbourhood on this site and bring about together all the neighbourhood principles and the housing principles on the one site and show how it could be done?
It's said that much volunteering is driven by personal gain in motivation, and that was certainly true for me, faced with an aching void really after Judith's death.
I hope that we can change the terminology and the language that we're using from creative ageing to creative living, and living from the first day of our life to the last day of our life.
Taking risks, presenting yourself with challenges, taking a gamble is really invigorating and stimulating. Seek out new challenges.
The range of speakers has been outstanding. You know, from someone like Jenny Bond, a well-known figure, through to people who again have started to think about the design of the world in which we live. So how do we design healthy cities, homes that can adapt as you age? Other speakers have talked about how we need to think about the social and cultural congruence of robots, so it's not just about technology, it's how they match with the people that are using them. A really inspiring group of speakers from a great range of sources and places.
Today's been a great opportunity to meet other colleagues who are working in the areas of positive ageing, being able to share today some of our work around the development of culturally aware social robotics. These events are increasingly important because we need to ensure that our work is relevant for the public, but also relevant for policy and practice, and these events bring all those different stakeholders together.
I hope what people take away from today is some of the many different things that are going on in our communities and how we can replicate those across all of our communities so we can have the impact we want on an ageing population.
This today is an example of actually if you do make the effort, you provide the right sort of place, the right environment for people to have stands, the right places for people to speak. With that sort of planning, people will not just come together, but they'll come together with mission and purpose and energy, and now our challenge is to turn that energy into action.